Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Northern Illinois' offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that. And you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel he's going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go and be the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes. And the guys really play well around.
Yeah, dude. The one thing quarterbacks you don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Lowry. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff, I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today. So you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball get into him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
So now it's second and long. They'll give it to the back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. Quick step and go. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the back, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Bowling Green was able to come away with a hard-fought victory inside Perry Stadium. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Scanning the field, it's Lowry. Makes the catch, it's Leary. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. He's at the tip. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing drive.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their...
He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Creates a little space. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions, and he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6. It's waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Lowry. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Quick pass on the fly motion. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. That was an entertaining 1st quarter. Fireworks all over the place, as will be indicated in our 1st quarter stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. Let's go. First play of the period, 1st down here. Give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. From the gun, looking for a man. It's oh, what a tough this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He hurls one deep down the left side. Threads it inside the 10. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! The extra point here would tie the game. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed and so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give from the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line. And there he goes. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Taylor.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's not going to get there. And to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the first down, now they have a decision to make on fourth. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on first down from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 plays.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's got it in the middle, it's Leary. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success in the offensive side of the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football, but, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the board.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but Keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win.
Turning it on! And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes his man miss. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Pocket breaking down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, maybe.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success, you've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Brings up 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On the move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Hauls it in. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Might be looking to run. At the 45 on its way. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 3:25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mitchell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anything. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Gives it to the back on the draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Catch in the middle. It's Leary. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Broncos. He got some room. It was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going over the top. Reels it in down the left side. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but
Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. Makes the catch. It's Conley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Conley. Across the 25. He's got room. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st first down.
21-yard line.
Love the route there by the tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They take the lead with the 6. On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dave.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that. But your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. Decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jesse.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Pope. There it got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
42, Western Michigan, 38.
He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have a push pass when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Got a man, it's Pope. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Caught over the middle, it's Taylor. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Touchdown Huskies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
Western Michigan, 38.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught in the backfield, it's Conley. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
At the 23-yard line. Third down coming.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Under fire. Looking for a big gain. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. A strike downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Slams ahead. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. To throw, it's loud. Here's a Heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it slips just inside that right upright. That slices the lead to 2. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll try the run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Taylor. Turning it on! Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of.
Lets it fly! Makes the grab! Touchdown, Northern Illinois!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The play action fake. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Dumps it off in the flats. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. They're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now, fourth down.
Trying to keep this drive alive. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown. Husky. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
47.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
Third down.
Looking downfield. It's out. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
I think at this point in the game, down 2 possessions, the passing game, you just have to be a little bit sharper. And they don't look like they're in rhythm. You saw it on that last 3rd down. I think you got to go now if you're on offense on 4th down. The sense of urgency is cranking up, but you need to be more precise in the passing game.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Takes a handoff. It's Poe. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Run in the red zone. It's Poe. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. To the air, it's Lowry. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. Man down. Play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, better look out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
First and 10.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He lets it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in, it's Conley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Game of 9. It's third down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here comes the heat. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that's being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.